touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. In motion left comes Brown. Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. This 2nd and 4. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And an Eagles first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down by Mike Calvillo. A gain of 4.
Hurts.
Second and 6.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Great, set. 180. Alpha.
Dotson in motion right. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles, and then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Now it's Jennings. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Purdy will set up to throw it here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
And He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Purdy. Completes it to Jennings. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
2nd down and a yard. A handoff left, McCaffrey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
16-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd down and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
14. Eagles nothing.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's Ennis. Oh, they try lateral on the return. And I think the ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass caught by Pearsall. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Looking to throw. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Here we go, here we go. Up.
Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Eagles nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dodson. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Silver.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section with that.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
A 2-yard gain.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Eagles first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
63. Go, set.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Chase Lucas. to the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Purdy. That's Bourne. Got it on the swing. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Great, set. Anyway,
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.